Crypto Billionaire 69 back with another in-depth daily technical analysis video on DOGELON Mars. Hit that subscribe button if you like daily in-depth technical analysis. Let's jump right into the charts. But first, I want to thank you guys that joined the Patreon. We are cooking it up in there with buy and sell alerts. Sarix, Justin, Gibran, Daniel, Brett, Nathan, Rome, Bob, Johnny, Jonathan, Sam, Jator, Lear. You guys are legends. We are making money. And you guys get daily buy and sell alerts and confirmations whenever it happens. Alright, this is the overall market. We are looking at BTC at the moment. We have seen it catching support around the 56 levels, right where our rectangle was drawn the last couple videos. It is in this range. Now, it's extremely crucial right now. I just want to pull up the crypto fear and greed index real quick for you guys. Extremely crucial. I assume it's in fear right now. I haven't checked. It is in fear. This is when you guys want to be excited, but control that emotion, because we need to remain emotionless in these markets. But this is when opportunity is to come, is when there's fear in the markets. When there's greed, limit your buying. When there's fear, it's better to watch for buying opportunities. And right now, we are beginning to see the overall markets dip into a point where people are questioning their decisions. People that bought in right here. Okay, you guys need to remember, all of this was big money pushing this price action up, right? This is all the mom and pops getting in that are thinking it's going to be pushed higher. However, it did get pushed higher. And then this big money that got in here started taking off some bags. Alright? Taking off some bags. The mom and pops right now are getting worried. They are getting extremely worried. So, this is my assumption. Now, it's just a simple assumption. It could very well just continue to go up. But I do think we are going to come down and touch this 53 level. Because that is where the most fear will be for these people. For these retail traders that have gotten in. And they will really, their stop losses could be right here. And these big monies want to push it down to hit their stop losses. Now, if you guys don't know what a stop loss is, you should really check out my basic in-depth technical analysis course. It's on a pre-sale right now and it ends November 3rd. So email me if you're interested in learning basic technical analysis that can change the way you invest to where you're actually making consistent profits. Back to the analysis. If it gets pushed down to here, stop losses are automatic sell orders that are put in place whenever somebody buys in the market. Alright? So if this gets pushed down, then the people up here will sell their, I was going to say stock, but they'll sell their Bitcoin for a loss to mitigate their risk. But in reality, it's going to push right back up because this big money, that's all they want to do, is take these people out and then move it higher. Because once it moves higher, these people that lost their money will give it another shot. They'll dump their money back in. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, I missed out. I missed the boat. But guys, this is all part of the process. This is a perfect retracement. And let me show you guys why. Bring out the Fib tool for you guys. Look at this. It's a 38.2 retracement. We're not there quite yet. But that's exactly where the rectangle lies. And that is... This is where I believe it would come down and touch, alright? Around this 54, 53, 5 level, alright? And if it does not go down and touch there, then that is extremely bullish for the overall market. That means the big money is not waiting. They don't care. They don't want to take out the mom and pop stop losses because they have more money to be made. And there's more investors that are willing to get in. There's something called the greater fool theory, and I'm actually filming a video for the course right now on that. It explains why these people want to get in and what drives the price higher. And it's extremely important to understand these overall markets. Let's just look at this whole move that the overall market has had in the past couple years. Alright, look at this. Extremely healthy down to the 618. We've seen another retracement back to the 0.382. Once it broke, it touched this little top up here. And now it touched the absolute top. It's coming back down to this 0.236. And if we are looking good in the markets, if everything is lining up, it should bounce off this, continue to go up. Parabolic. Now, yeah, that's what we need to look out for in the overall markets. Let's get straight into DOGELON Mars, because that's what you guys came here for. All right. This circle, if you guys know what this is, I want you to drop it in the comments section, because you guys are ahead of the curve. This is a pattern that I'm teaching in the course that you guys should know. And if you don't, you're about to find out what it is. All right, so overall, let's pull out the Fib Retracement move and just put everything into perspective, because perspective is what counts, all right? We could be swinging 30% one day, falling 60% in one day. It doesn't matter as long as we have long-term perspective on this coin. And the long-term perspective is looking beautiful right now. Guys, look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. Oh man, that just makes me really happy, because I remember this exact same thing happening with Shiba Inu right before it took off. And it's beautiful. Extremely beautiful. I rode the Shiba Inu wave. Whoever rode the Shiba Inu wave, go ahead, comment Shiba Inu wave right down in the comment section. But let's get straight into this. You see this? This is a Doji Candle. Alright? And we have been in a retracement for the past couple days. Now, what we need to look for. A Doji candle signifies a reversal pattern, and we have been in a retracement for the past couple days. So what we need to look for here is another candle pushing up and either closing above this or closing right below this top part of the wick on the daily charts. So tomorrow, if this closes as a Doji candle, tomorrow needs to be a big green day, moving past, breaking the 650 levels and closing above it. If that happens, then we are signified that we will be moving higher to these 1820 levels. And that is our next point of resistance on the daily charts. So, it's real simple, guys. Real simple. That's all you got to look for is tomorrow. If the daily candle closes above 650, that means we are heading up to the 1820 levels. Now, let's say this is important right now. If this candle closes below the red body of this previous candle, that means we could be going back down to these 1480 levels to test that triple bottom we created a few days ago. So we need to watch out for that. That is extremely important, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Patreon. Look at this. This triple bottom, we are getting there. We are getting close. But if we start seeing buying pressure here, that means we could indeed go back or go up. But if we see selling pressure, we could indeed go back and down and test this. And the only way I see that happening is if the overall markets keep retracing, keep going in a negative pattern. Because look, it is pretty much everything follows Bitcoin right now, except for the ones full of hype. And DOGELON Mars will have its time. Its time will come when it is completely hyped up, getting pumped on new exchanges. Everybody's talking about it. They're going to see like, did you see that Elon coin? Oh my god, I should have bought it 3 months ago. That's everybody's story. Every rich investor that didn't get rich because they sold too early or didn't buy in, that is their story. All we need to do is HODL to Mars. This is not financial advice. It's simply crypto opinions from a billionaire 69, my friends. Hit that subscribe button. We are looking very healthy in the overall markets. Even if it does come down and retrace here, even if it drops all the way back down to the 10s, I'm buying more and I'm holding. Now, we do need to watch this overall market. And I really do want to see this drop to the 54 levels. That would just be an extremely healthy retracement, scaring out all of these weak-minded, weak-handed people. The crypto markets are just a transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. And we need to be the patient. It's real simple. Buy and HODL. This is not financial advice, simple advice, simple opinions. Not advice, just opinions from a crypto billionaire 69 back. Alright. Let me draw some levels for you guys. So on the 4-hour charts. I'll go to the 3-hour charts to get some more price action, my friends. Ah, man, it's a beautiful day outside. Can't wait to go walk my dog. All right, let's look at this. What we want to see here. All right, we are seeing an inverse hammer form here. This is on the 3-hour charts. What we want to see here is this close above this previous resistance line. We want to see this 3-hour charts close above the 16 levels. All right, if that happens, it's at 1598 right now. If that happens, we are signified. We have broken this resistance, and we are more likely to move to the upside into this next resistance, which is, let me draw it out for you guys. Right here. Right here. That is our next resistance level. We almost nicked the top of that, came back down. How'd I get that? You look back here. This is where volume, red candle, right? That signifies the bottom. Signifies the top, right here. Right here. So this is what we need to look for. Is this to close above the 16 levels? And then move into these this resistance level and close above the 1636 level. Now this is extremely small time frames. This is only to start averaging in. If you guys are already in, then it's simple. You guys just need to buy and HODL. You guys just need to HODL to Mars. But if you have not gotten in yet, then I'll help those of you find a good point to average in. Now, what we do on this channel is trade with confirmation. We trade with the 1/4 rule. That means if you have $1,000, you average in $250 on each confirmation. If you guys have been OGs and following, first confirmation I put out was when this retraced almost 50% of this candle. I said, once it comes down to 50%, that would be an extreme buying opportunity because this right here is a huge confirmation candle. Broke out of the previous resistance with volume. Confirmation, 250, boom. Came back down, issued another confirmation because it broke out. Came back down. That's another confirmation candle. 250. Boom. Right here. I did not issue a confirmation on this one just because this was a triple bottom and it was much more risky. But here, this is a confirmation. I didn't issue a confirmation here, but I told you guys to start averaging in towards the triple bottom. I just remembered. Yes, I remember. But I did not issue a confirmation. I just told you guys to average in towards this triple bottom because this is an extreme point of support that we saw bounce straight off. And if you guys have been following, you guys would have seen, I called right here, that the whales, the big money, would have pushed this up because they did not want this price falling back to their break-even point, which would be down here. So they bought more, pushed it up, and now we are basing above this triple bottom, and we need to watch out for this. If we come back down and test this triple bottom, we need to see big buying power or else we are heading down to the 12 levels. Right in here, 12, 13 levels, which is completely fine for me. I'll be buying more. Don't be shaken out of your positions just because of short-term price swings. That is horrible, horrible, horrible way to put your money and invest. This is not financial advice. It's simply crypto opinions. All right, for those of you who want to find a good point to average in, right now I would be waiting. I would be 110% waiting for a move that breaks out of our resistance to the left. Now, what I would want to see in order for there to be great confirmation to get in, we need to see a big green candle with volume overbearing this 1760 level. I'll just draw a new level for you guys because this is extremely important if you guys are looking to average in. Okay. To be completely honest with you guys, this right here is all big resistance. All right. We need to look to the left. We saw a top here. We also saw some retail buying power here. This is extreme resistance right here. And we need to watch these levels, okay? What we want to see is it to break through this big green candle with volume. Close above it. Now it could retrace back. If it creates a new support here and then breaks through that, that's a confirmation. Now, hopefully you guys are following along, can kind of understand. I'll try to draw this out for you guys. So what we're going to want to see is a big green candle moving up here. All right, that is not green, or it's big but not green. All right, big green candle moving here. Boom. All right, closes above this 1736 level, and then what we'd want to see is another candle come down, touch this support line, and bounce back off with volume. Once it does that, that is a confirmation to get in, to start averaging in. Do not buy a whole bag, especially at this moment, because this is extreme resistance right here. We need to see it break through this with volume, and that will be another point of confirmation to start averaging in. But if we see this 1731 level go from resistance to new support, that will be a confirmation to get in. Now, if this is sounding confusing to you guys, really consider emailing me about that course, because I will go over all of this. I will go over all of the volume when institutions are getting in, overall market sentiment and everything. All right, now let's look to the downside, confirmation to the downside. What we need to see, and this is very possible that this is to happen, we need to see a retracement right down to this 1489 level, which we did see right here. But we didn't see the volume that we want to see. We did not see a push up with a big green candle, like right here, what we need to see. Now, it might be too early. It might just be getting started, but we really need to watch these levels, because if it breaks down, we are heading to, let me draw a rectangle for you guys. We're heading to these levels, my friends. And that is perfect. It is beautiful. How did I get that? I look back at this first confirmation all the way back on this chart. And that is how I drew this rectangle. All right. That is our next line of support that we need to watch. What we want to see is if it does break down, and if it doesn't use this big green candle, that gives us confirmation to get in. What we want to see is this thing drop, another big red candle here, boom, right? A lot of selling pressure. Then right away, we want to see a green candle like this. That is extremely bullish. That this is our new support. This will now create 4 bottoms on this new support line. And that would be a confirmation. If we see a candle like this after it touches the 1452 level, my friends, that is confirmation to average in, all right? And you'll be getting a hefty price on that one too. Now, either way this moves is fine with me. Is extremely fine with me. Let's say it comes down here and we don't see that big green candle, then do not start averaging in. Wait for confirmation on the lower part of this rectangle range. We need to see confirmation to get in. It's real simple, guys. It's just repetitive once you understand this technical analysis. So my friends, this video is 17 minutes and 50 seconds. If you guys have made it to the end, hit that freaking subscribe button. You guys are OGs and you guys are going to make money in these markets. Go have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Crypto Billionaire 69 out.